Are you part of a nonprofit organization or youth group looking to raise cash for your cause? Stay tuned at the end of this video to learn how you can bring the action and excitement of the Millennium Wrestling Federation to your town live, featuring the superstars and legends of yesterday, today, and tomorrow.
This is Mick Foley.
This is Harley Race.
This is Shelton Benjamin.
This is Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff.
This is the Monster Abyss.
And this is Daniel Bryan.
This is JBL, and you're watching the MWF.
Be there live.
Wrestling fans from around the corner and around the world, welcome to another installment of Wrestling Insiders. Live from MWF Studios just north of Boston in downtown Melrose, Mass., the zip code of champions 02176. Stay tuned after this video for great deals where you can support indie wrestling.
WWE presented the sport's biggest event of the year, WrestleMania 33, this past Sunday, April the 2nd, at Camping World Stadium in Orlando, Florida, in front of a capacity crowd. Announced by the hosts, the new day as being 75,245. It was awe-inspiring to be there in person. I was lucky enough to be a guest of WWE all weekend long, sitting with many Make-A-Wish families. The weather was perfect. The atmosphere was out of this world. It was an event for the ages. The production values were state-of-the-art, showing its biggest audience for a WrestleMania event yet how world-class WWE productions are. Everyone that helped produce this event should be extremely proud of themselves for the outstanding visuals they gave the superstars to perform in front of. I have to say, I was really disappointed in Camping World Stadium itself. It was a dump of epic proportions. There was little signage to direct fans to their seats, even less staff to help and give assistance. I was told that these were major upgrades since WrestleMania 24 in 2008. I would have hated to have seen the state of the venue if that's the case. In the opening contest on the kickoff show, WWE Cruiserweight Champion Neville retained over Austin Aries. Aries got a great reaction from the fans that were seated at that point. The crowd was still coming to life during a very solid match that might have played better before a smaller crowd or maybe a little later during WrestleMania itself. Mojo Rawley won the 4th annual Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. This one will be remembered for New England Patriot Rob Gronkowski interfering and tackling Jinder Mahal, creating an ESPN moment. Guys were being thrown out seconds into the match, kind of a waste. The favorites, Braun Strowman and The Big Show, were eliminated early by a large group of wrestlers. Chinese superstar Tian Bing debuted in this match, as well as Sanity's Killian Dean from WWE NXT. WWE Intercontinental Champion Dean Ambrose retained over Baron Corbin in a match that was just sort of there. Disappointing to see Ambrose on the pre-show where he was world champion for a good portion of 2016 and faced Brock Lesnar last year at WrestleMania. Corbin's time is coming. He won the Andre Battle Royal last year. He continues to be built up strong week in and week out. In the opening contest for WrestleMania 33, AJ Styles defeated Shane McMahon. Monster reaction for AJ, but Shane was over too with the fans. Lots of stunt work here to make up for the lack of Shane's wrestling ability. Shane's selling is always awkward, but he takes it as good as he gives it. After dabbling in some UFC-type submission holds, Shane missed a shooting star press and was pinned by AJ after a phenomenal forearm. Very watchable match. The crowd was hot for this opener. Kevin Owens pinned WWE United States Champion Chris Jericho to become the new champion. This match was excellent. For all the complaining some diehard fans did about Owens not going into WrestleMania as Universal Champion, this was the perfect presentation for this match. It wasn't a main event, it wasn't the money match, but it was a great match. The crowd was split. They loved both Owens and Jericho overall, but they were just happy to be there live to experience it. Owens hit a pop-up powerbomb on the ring apron, rolled Jericho into the ring for a pin. This was presented seriously, and it helped their efforts even more. Bayley retained the Raw Women's Championship with a victory over Nia Jax, Sasha Banks, and Charlotte in an elimination four-way matchup. The WWE Hall of Fame Class 2017 was introduced. Very disappointed that Howard Finkel did not make the introductions, as has been the annual tradition. Kurt Angle got a super reaction, as well as Teddy Long, Diamond Dallas Page, the Rock and Roll Express, the family of the late ravishing Rick Rude, Beth Phoenix, and Warrior Award recipient Eric LeGrand. In a big-time WrestleMania moment, the Hardy Boys returned. They defeated Gallows and Anderson, Sheamus and Cesaro, and Enzo and Cass in a ladder match to become the new Raw Tag Team Champions. Whatever this match lacked technically was made up for by the superstar response the Hardys got in their return. WWE was very smart in presenting the Hardy Boys as the Hardys. WWE fans and casual wrestling fans know and love. The Broken Hardy Boys is a cult favorite, but it's not going to make the big-time money the Hardys are. Time to quote-unquote delete that gimmick It's childish. It comes off as the Hardy Boys are dressing up for Halloween. John Cena and Nikki Bella defeated The Miz and Maurice. The match was fine for what it was. The real story was the post-match proposal, where Cena asked Nikki to marry him. She accepted. More garbage for Total Divas. That's a total turn-off to most regular and casual wrestling fans, which is what's hurting television ratings right now. Again, that's a different story for a different time. It appears both Cena and Nikki are going to have some time away from WWE. Seth Rollins defeated Triple H in a non-sanctioned match. This match was long and slow, sort of killed the fans as they were starting to get a little tired at this point. There was a great spot we'll see for ages where Rollins super-kicked Triple H into Stephanie McMahon, who was standing on the ring apron, and she fell through a table on the floor. Solid effort here. Good win for Rollins in his return over Triple H. The concert with Pitbull and Flo Rida started about 10:15. It was turning into a long night at this point. Randy Orton defeated the WWE World Champion Bray Wyatt to win the title. Again, this match probably would have played out better if it was earlier in the show. This was short. Kind of reminded me of Orton's title match against Kurt Angle and Rey Mysterio at WrestleMania 22 that was cut on time. There were stupid special effects on the ring where Orton saw worms and other things that were supposed to be some sort of Wyatt mind games. I thought that was childish, and I don't think it helped the cause. Brock Lesnar defeated WWE Universal Champion Goldberg to win the title. This was the first time since WrestleMania 21 in Los Angeles where both of the top titles changed hands on the same event. Match was laid out perfect considering who was in there. Lesnar hit 10 German suplexes. Goldberg hit spears in and out of the ring. The crowd was white hot and buzzing for this match. Goldberg kept fighting back, but Lesnar ref-fied him clean in the middle to win the championship. This begins what should be a very newsworthy year-long championship run for Lesnar, whose contract expires after WrestleMania 34. In a match that absolutely no one wanted to see, Naomi defeated SmackDown Women's Champion Alexa Bliss, Carmella, Mickie James, Becky Lynch, and Natalya to win the title. Nobody sold. It was just move after move, spot after spot to get through it and give the ladies a few moments in the ring. Would have been better putting it off, giving them some real time on SmackDown to do what they do. Instead, this was next to nothing. The fans groaned when they were coming to the ring to even start the match. In the main event, Roman Reigns defeated The Undertaker after a fourth spear. The match was well-paced, with both guys getting their big spots in. Undertaker kicked out of 3 Roman Reigns spears. Roman kicked out of a tombstone piledriver. Jim Ross was brought in to provide commentary for this one, as Michael Cole could not sell nor tell this story. The fans were disappointed live. At the finish, after the replay, The Undertaker was standing in the ring in his entrance outfit. He took in the sights and sounds of the crowd one last time. The 70,000 plus chanted, "Thank you, Taker," and what will go down as The Undertaker's final match. He slowly took off his gloves, his robe, and his hat, in a moment fans will never forget. He kissed his wife at ringside, then disappeared into the darkness as WrestleMania went off the air. Again, a moment fans will never forget. With that said, what did you think of WrestleMania 33? Best match, worst match, anything? Share your thoughts in the comment section below.
2017 is here, and that means WrestleMania season is here. Now's the time to get WWE Network for 1 month free. Check out the 30th Royal Rumble at the Alamo Dome, plus the return of Elimination Chamber, Fastlane, 2 NXT TakeOver specials, the WWE Hall of Fame, all accumulating with the granddaddy of them all, WrestleMania 33 at Camping World Stadium in Orlando, Florida. Use the link below and start watching all the great action in history of WWE today. Visit the MWF store this month for a huge sale. We're spending $25 or more. You get both a free WWE t-shirt and a free autographed photo of Cowboy Bob Orton. We have brand new WWE merchandise, t-shirts, autographs, DVDs, action figures, books, and tons more. Best of all, every dollar spent goes to supporting our live event and video initiatives. Now fans in over 30 countries can rent or own our Studio Shoot interview DVD library digitally, starting at only $5.99. Check out the world famous Iron Sheik Studio Shoot that's been seen by millions online, and the Howard Stern Show, an in-depth 1980s WrestleMania 1 roundtable, plus individual studio shoots with the late Paul Bearer, the Boogeyman, the Ugandan Giant Kamala, a look at WWE NXT with Bull Dempsey, and more. Don't settle for cheap imitations. Watch the best now using the links below. Subscribe to our YouTube channel with over 1,400 free videos. From live MWF wrestling to studio shoot interviews, history, news, and more. Help support the cause by donating an amount of money of any size using paypal.me/Boston Wrestling. You can also help the cause using our links to a variety of popular online stores including WWE Shop, Amazon, and Walmart. We get a small thank you for every customer sent their way, and best of all, it doesn't cost you an extra penny on any purchase made. Finally, get a free ride from us on Uber. Get a ride in any city Uber services up to $20 using the links below. Forget about overpriced taxi cabs with long waits. Use 2017 technology to get a clean ride, and great driver, and even better price now using the links below. Running out of time here, fans. Don't miss a day on BostonWrestling.com. Like us at Facebook.com/MWFAction. Follow us at MWF2001. Subscribe to us at YouTube.com/BostonWrestlingCom. Until we speak again, be well.
The Millennium Wrestling Federation's 15th anniversary tour begins this fall and rolls into 2017 throughout New England, down the East Coast, and into the Carolinas. If your nonprofit organization is looking for an interactive, turnkey experience while putting the fun into fundraising, you've met the perfect tag team partner. MWF offers a variety of packages for groups of almost any size. From our live events at the Boston Garden, the Kowloon Entertainment Dining Complex, and the legendary Suffolk Downs, to high school gyms and function halls, we've presented live events everywhere. Since 2001, the MWF's mission has been simple: keep the kids off the streets. Under the leadership of President Dr. David Reese, we bring the superstars of yesterday, today, and tomorrow to your town, not for a quote-unquote wrestling show, but an event that features action-packed in-ring wrestling, autograph and pose photo opportunities, question and answer sessions, and much more. It is the best of sports and entertainment. The week of your event, we can add on to the endeavor with anti-bullying campaigns, library meet and reads, youth sport concussion seminars, and more. Our live events are fit for fans of every age, from 5 to 95. This fall, as part of our new Kids Club program, we offer live event experiences exclusively for the youngest of fans. On the flip side, we can also produce a tailor-made event for fans of an older demographic as well. We work with you every single step of the way to get the word out to fans near and far, on our local television offerings, and to over 50,000 fans and growing on our social media platform. Your success is our success. If your group has had enough of boring candy bar and wrapping paper sales and has the energy to team with our passionate fan base, bringing the MWF experience to your community is the answer to put smiles on faces while raising cash for your cause. Contact us today to get the ball rolling for your custom-made event that you'll want to bring back year after year. Don't just take it from us. Here are folks we've teamed with in the past.
Boston, share the experience of the new era WWE SmackDown Live and the fallout from WrestleMania so you can hashtag best night of my life with non-stop action and the moments that will leave you breathless. Plus all your favorite superstars, no filter. It's WWE SmackDown Live on Tuesday, April 11th. Tickets and ringside packages are available Friday, February 17th at 10 a.m.
You already know Kowloon Restaurant, established in 1950 and spanning 4 generations, serves a multi-Asian menu. Did you also know that Kowloon Restaurant is New England's premier Asian dining and entertainment complex, serving Cantonese, Szechuan, Thai, and Polynesian cuisine? And did you know that Kowloon Restaurant is also the home of the finest Japanese sushi? If you haven't dined at Kowloon Restaurant lately, then you simply haven't dined at Kowloon. Kowloon Restaurant, Route 1 North in Saugus.